Oh shit, goddamn, yo check it. It is Sociojak, yo. I banish foes when I'm landing blows. Send them to the land of ghosts. So volatile, if you touch me, your hand explodes. I lyrically stand alone, a rhyming Michelangelo. No one on the level of fire of my volcanic flows. My words have hypnosis-like effects, similar to magic scrolls or the script from an enchanted tome. I'm quick to split a mumbling bitch's head open just like a cantaloupe. Sample smoking ample dope, handle chrome. Dismantle domes, mangle bones, breaking into fancy homes. Escaping with a van of gold. After all the damage doled out for my entire rhyming manifold. Snatch a soul, sell it to the devil for a gram and bowl. Snort half a G a cat and jump into a random hole. But even in that state I'm not to trifle with. My rhyming skills are deadly accurate as a rifle is. I'm on my sniper shit with a pistol beside my hip. I'm lighting this mic and it's wiring on fire with what I'm providing it. Everything I write is gold like I spit with Midas lips. And my mind is tireless, typing different types of lists and repeating them back till my saliva drips. I'm a syntax scientist with a tongue that's an iron fist. Always got massive irises, constant spinal drip. I'm stuck in enlightenment. I get caught in loops like when the vital skips. Now pass the Vicodin before the psilocybin hits. My environment gets divided into lights and bits. I feel light as shit, now I'm flying this giant big pirate ship. I'm desireless and no longer write with this pen. My brain's the stylus, making the papyrus split from the weight of all this violence. Yo, Jack out. Shit, oh crap, it's Sociojak. Check it. I won't likely conform to these societal norms. I'll be considered a freak of this as I have been warned. But this is my peace, so I'll separate myself from you people and live in the eye of the storm. I occupy my time when I'm bored just by writing some more. I can't even control it. Out of my head, ciphers are born. I swing the mic as a sword. I'm chopping MCs' heads off as I'm flailing it by the wires and cords. Slicing down hordes of whack rappers, so I'm known to eviscerate all my foes at a vicious rate. Cause all of my vocals incinerate. The flow will obliterate any opponent that's in my face. All of my components facilitate the most ferocious of spitting paces. Bold like I'm swinging maces, you know when my thinking graces. A slapping track to back my voice, it's a dangerous situation. Especially if Jack's annoyed when my raps deploy. You'll get smashed, destroyed, and turned back to void. I'm Anakin and you a super battle droid. Got him panicking, call an ambulance. Paranoid, high on several alkaloids. Me and the homies don't run no pyramid scheme, so we all at the top, calling it a trapezoid. I'm short-tempered, impertinent, and a little more than a bit merciless. Lips bursting with the heat of lit furnaces. Spit verses forming into clouds of vats of vapor and leave it behind slick surfaces, so I'm dispersing it. Trip persons quick hitting with thick turbulence, make them slip, swerve, and flip shit's murderous. Big herbalist, smoking hash and spliffs burning-ish, but here's a tip, learn it, bitch. You should know there's no travel restrictions on the path of the villain. The syllabic consistency, mathematician. But am I telling the fact of the fiction? Well, fact is, I'm rather persistent. Masked up and mad with a high whack rapper resistance. Bold foes step to my cold flows and get zapped from existence. Casually clipping, clapping, and killing cats like I was cooking crack in the kitchen. I'm rapidly ripping my opponents into tatters and ribbons within just a matter of minutes. Every passage I've written is a complicated act of precision. I won't write a rhyme unless it's matching the syllables of all the other facts that I'm spitting. I'm capturing victims and leaving them with their limbs severed. I will never ask for permission to kill a beat. Pure villainy hit the track, causing massive collisions. Jack is a sick fuck, but there's no way you could be catching the symptoms. Enemies see me coming and they just abandon positions, cause they know I might blow up the mic, blasting fast enough shrapnel to kill them. So much acid I'm dripping into my eye, imminent high, approaching with 1,000,000 milligrams packed in my system. I'm only seeing patterns and visions of tapestry spinning, praying mantises, gibbons, rabbits and kittens dancing and flipping, many animals sitting in circles chanting and singing. Purple pandas and pigeons prance in the distance. All of a sudden it starts randomly shifting and I'm back in cognitive reality, actively thinking of the next crew I'm gonna be tactically sinking. I'm radically different from all you raggedy bitches. Y'all are stuck in the same flow like you're statically clinging. I'm in the battle inflicting decapitation or foes leaving slathered in stitches, battering witless bastards and kicking asses with efficiency, sending them backwards into history. The rhyme crafting magician is in the lab with equipment you couldn't get, casting ballistics with ample provisions in any manner I'm wishing. A man be dexterous, you amateurs missing. A cannibalistic man on a mission. Jack is conditioned to be handling business with no stamina limits. Sociojak just decapitated the beat. Goddamn, the maker of heat. I am Sociojak. I'm out.
Something you're not telling us, Animal Man?
He has been touched with dark ego, my liege.
Our boy here gets all mean and
Sociojak. Aight, time to get to discussing some topics that really seem to fuck with my logic. I'm asking a simple question. Why is psychedelics illegal? To keep human brains safe? Well, guess what? That's completely irrelevant, people. Let me explain. They're not damaging to any part of the cranium except for the ego. So it's a hell of an evil act to tell me I can't eat some tab still, cause in a drugstore I can go leave an OD on a bottle of Advil, but I can't go and purchase something which literally can't kill. You could bathe in LSD. You may not be able to sit or stand still, but I'll guarantee your brain is intact. Yeah, maybe changing the way that you act, but is it for better or worse? So much information formulating will have your head ready to burst. Suddenly you relax and let the tensions disperse. You are finally there, no longer mentally cursed. If nothing else has worked so far, trust Jack. Psychedelics will work, but you gotta work with them. It's no instantaneous fix. You have to have discipline and patience at this, and you can alter the conscious state you exist. So it is totally obvious that once you see the biggest of pictures, that these political figures are only interested in taking control of your consciousness. But what's even more alarming is most of you fall for this. Shit is fucking loco preposterous. If you've never taken shrooms, don't even talk on this. Still stubborn even though deep down you know that the logic is openly flawed, and it's come down to the question of when are we going to stop this shit? 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 But this knowledge cannot be revealed to the stupid, and most people are foolish. But if you a fool, I guess you already get it. See, it's confusing, but if you smoke some deems, you may be able to understand it. At this point, I'm not even from Earth. My consciousness spent more time on other planets. Different dimensions with Demetrium dip into. Take 2 hits, 100 MIGs, fucking slam it. Just lit the fuse and all of a sudden vanish. Now I'm switching views from my regular eyes to my third one. Words run over these geometrical entities like water on hydrophobic inner tubes. Get your soul snatched out of your sack of skin, removed and placed at the center of the universe, where time itself and literally everything you knew at first doesn't even pertain. I know I'm seeming insane, but shit, I got DMT on my brain, and you would too if you would just smoke up and see what I'm saying. See, it is really amazing. As Terrence says, it's just death by astonishment. I see with cyber optics, and what I'm seeing coming is a total societal construct abolishment. So when are we going to stop this shit? 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 Sociojak out.
Sometimes people say, is DMT dangerous? It sounds so crazy, dangerous. The answer is only if you fear death by astonishment. Remember how you laughed when this possibility was raised, and a moment will come that will wipe the smile right off your face.
Oh shit, yo, check it, goddamn, check it, oh shit, yo. It's Sociojak. I'm chillin' in my room, fag lobbing hash rosin while I'm breaking up some slabs of tangy shatter and writing bars, so there's too much heat for any pansy rappers to even get close. Cause if they step into my fiery aura, then their molecules can be scattered by my voice when my lyrics form like antimatter and hit them and turn them back into a primordial soup of quarks and gluons. Then order nukes on the direct location and surrounding areas in the form of a loop. Cause up against Jack, any mortals abused, abducted and dumped back out of a portal confused. Cause I got a sword for a tongue and in the core of each tooth, so when I'm rapping away I might accidentally mortally wound my foes, and I'm rapping here, blow them up and launch them straight out of the atmosphere. Now they orbit the moon, cause I am not the average thinker. No, I am not your average thinker. Trust that I am not your average thinker. Jack, he is not the average thinker. No bro, no, I am not the average thinker. So let me discuss this little problem of mine. I really wish I could get these hoes off of my mind. It's non-stop, literally, all of the time. Honestly, I'm worried. I think I surely need a lobotomy right at this exact moment, or else I'll continue to act broken, but whatever, it's probably fine. It's like I'm trying to walk, but I'm blind. Like I'm trying to talk, but I find this mental fog is acting thicker. It's my fault I lack a pickup line, and a quick approach causes the loss of traction quicker. If I wanna know what's in my hash, I just gotta ask the swisher. I'll keep spitting till people on the streets stop to grab a picture. I carry an assortment of flavors, and y'all just pack vanilla. You might have some explosives, but guess what, bro? The bombs I have are bigger, cause I'm not your average thinker. No, I am not your average thinker. Trust that Jack, no, he is not the average thinker. No, man, no, I am not your average thinker. Trust that Jack, he is not the average thinker. So yo, I got Mr. Midas's touch, so the paper turns to gold once I'm finished writing this stuff. Luckily it did, cause it was so fire it would likely combust in its usual paper form and turn right into dust. So you get me the right beat, and like 1631 Mount Vesuvius I'll likely erupt and grab a hold of your attention like Master Yoda, doing force mind tricks, but when my rhymes hit they're as explosive as Krakatoa. I blast Nova and destroy half an island. I'm the one doing some serious lyrical masterminding, and look at all these mental paths I'm finding. You can catch me in the back residing, committing acts of violence, working up lyrical tsunamis like I'm Rap Poseidon. When Jack is writing, it's like cracking lightning, got the pen and the pad igniting. Massive rhyming stacks colliding, I'm the rabbit biting, cabbage slicing, tantalizing, pantomiming, Tropicana lighting, savage typing up blips and bars that hit as hard as Cash is fighting. Cause I am not your average thinker. Jack out.